So in today's class, we are going to cover function, class, constructor, and then OOP, that is object-oriented programming. So let's see how we can start. Now, the first question I want to ask, what do you guys understand by function? What do you understand by a function? You can drop the answer in the chat box, or you can as well say it here.
For me, it's a block of code which is designed to execute a particular task.
Okay, you are right. Now, if you look at this main here is a function. It's more like the main function. Now, anyway you write something like this, I'll actually tell the compiler to read this code first. That is the main, as in the first instance you're supposed to read before going to any other place. Now, if you notice, this is the other type of this function, and this is the function name. Now, look at the online definition of what's it called, of a function. When I was trying to have a broad knowledge about this particular class. So if you look at here, now say what is a function? A function is just a block of code that performs a specific task or tasks. Now, in that function, function is structured in this manner: the data type and the function name. Now, as we progress to this code, I think we are going to understand how and why we need a function. Now, you might need a function to solve a particular problem, to handle a particular task. Now, you can write a function that will calculate people's age. You can write a function that will check the weather forecast. You can as well write a function that can for login. Now, the essence of function is actually help us to organize our code and make it more readable and perform each particular task at when needed or any given time. Let me put it that way. So now, for us to create a function, we have a different method we can use to create function. Now, the first method we use here is just normal, like simple defining of a function. Now, this is a simple function that can use to, how will I put it, call in something or print out something. Now, the first example here is this one I wrote here that's say hello. Now, I don't want this hello to be written in the main function. I want to call the function to that area. Now, I want to believe we are with our system or something. Are we? Or should I be testing the code from my end?
I'm trying to log in my system, but you can be testing the code. Yeah, okay, since we send off.
Okay, let me now switch to my this thing. Now, if you look at my screen, I'm about to start creating some functions. Now, in this particular example we are going to do, now let's say for instance we have the first thing we're going to do is now to create a function, because the function should have a method and other things inside it. But the first example we're going to do, we're not going to create a method inside any function. We're going just to create a function and tell him what to do for us. Now, the first thing we're going to do is void. Now, which is the other type? Now the void here simple means don't return anything, like it's not returning anything. So whatever function is doing there is going to perform inside that block of code. It's not going to return anything. If you write print there, then it can output something for you. But if you did write print there, it's not going to output anything for you. Now, the first one I say is just say hello. Now, because it's not going to return anything, I'm going just to print, let's say hello here. Now, inside my main dots, there is a void.main. I can now call say hello. Now, if I run this code now, you'll be expecting it to print this hello here. Now, let me run it so you can see what we mean. Wow. So we have our first function we created. Now, you can as well write something, as in anything you want to do inside this. You can still print another thing inside it. Let me say print welcome. So we have successfully created our first function, which is as simple as it can be. Now, there's another type of function that we have. We call it a function with parameter. Now, the parameter we are putting there is actually telling the system that, okay, whenever they are going to run this code, I want you to make sure that this parameter are being met, or maybe they have this thing, or maybe they don't have this thing. Are you getting me? Now, for us to go and create that function here now, we have to do something like, let's say, from the notes I prepared or what I jotted down, I have something like void greet person. Now, the parameter I want to get is the name of the person, which might be the name of the person. Then I will put my curly brackets or bracelet, I don't even know the name again. Now I can now say print hello. Now if I want to call this parameter here, I need to use a $sign. Now put a $sign there, call the string name. The next thing I can still say hello name, welcome. Now I have something like this now. You notice I can easily call this function here and print it. I have my, if I want to still print it, I can still say greetings. Greetings person, I can say, let me say Alice. Okay, let me say Sunday. Now, if I run this program, I'm going to have hello Sunday, welcome. Now, this method I'm going to use very well in that program or when you're doing your constructor or anything, because you might decide to use one function in two different places. So for usability and making your code faster and maintaining the code, you find out that you create like a usable widget that you can call anywhere and still use it. Now I can use this function now and use different name on it. Mark. Run the program. I'm still going to use one single code and still get two different results. Now, reason why is function because of the parameter we used. So the parameter can serve as many purposes as we want it to be. Are you getting me? Any question? Hello, are we there? Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir, but I think having a network issue for my end here.
And it seems you're the only one online, sir, for the class. I don't know what to do. Should we wait or should we continue? I don't even understand again.
Let's wait a little now.
Okay.